What's up, YouTube? One of my loyal supporters asked me to do a reaction to this video, so let's check it out. Let's get into it.
Reports of a physical altercation between two Southwest Airlines employees.
So the other soup saw the beginning of it. I only came in to when I saw him too.
That's fine. I mean, we need all the witnesses we can
Sure.
get. So you could run me through again on camera what happened.
Yeah. So all I know, you were maybe different from Edgar. He was assigned to work over here. She was assigned to work FIS where the bags drop. He went over there and took her phone, came back over here, like 2 hours or an hour, hour and a half went on. Edgar, the other soup, called managers to come over here to handle it. One manager came out here, talked to him, then he left, and the guy was hanging around her for like an hour and a half over in her position. So he abandoned his job here and was bothering and harassing her over there. So finally, 2 more managers came over and 3 to calm him down and demanding that he give him the cell phone back to her. And then after, I don't know how long, he threw the phone on the ground. Then basically I just saw her get into touch to continue to do her job. She put her arm up like this, and then that's when he did a big old hit her.
Closed fist, open hands,
I can't remember.
hit her across the face.
I think it's on the body. I'm not sure if it's on the face. It all happened so fast, but it was a big. You probably can see it on camera. 591 there.
Were they involved in a relationship or something?
They had a relationship in the past.
How long ago?
I don't know them personally. Yeah.
Damn, bro. Fellas. The worst thing a man could do is wife up a chick from his job. When it comes to your job, it's going to be easy to smash your coworkers. That's going to be the easiest piece of box you probably will ever get, because based on the fact that you around that woman more than her boyfriend or her husband, women are curious and women get bored pretty quick. She's going to throw you some ass, absolutely. But what you don't want to do is catch feelings for her. That's the worst thing you could do, bro. I keep telling y'all, it's easy to get the box. Just don't fall in love. You don't want to have an emotional connection with a woman that you work with, because shit like this will happen. He reached for her phone. And then wow, son. That man was so emotional, he bashed the phone. Obviously, he probably found out that she was smashing somebody else. But bro, why is you in love with a chick at your job? That don't even make sense.
And the phone, she was holding it when he took it?
I didn't see that part. Edgar saw, I believe, saw that. The other soup,
Okay.
the guy who he's gonna come back.
Okay.
I'm not sure how. Okay. I'm assuming he grabbed it. So.
And Edgar is on his way here?
No, we're having a manager come.
Okay. Because we're in
The employee isn't. The guy is still here. I don't know why he's still here. They drove away with him, and I thought that was the end of it. Now they brought him back here. And I don't understand why.
Where's the victim?
She went on break.
So she's still here?
Yeah.
Alright.
She just went on there 30 minutes, like 5-10 minutes ago.
We're going to talk to her too.
Yeah.
So Eduardo, Officer Huertas, Officer Taylor. Obviously, we were called here to investigate an incident that happened between you and somebody else, right?
Yeah, they said that I hit my girlfriend. The supervisor said that I hit my girlfriend. We just got into an argument, and the managers were there, and then that's it. But he's saying that I hit her. Like, you can't say something when all the managers were there. We had a little altercation, a phone situation, and it was squashed, and that's it. Then
Little phone situation. Come on, bro. Stop it. You went through that phone, man. You went through that phone, bruh. At the job, my dude. At work. That woman got you so emotional that you say, man, F this job. I want to know who you smashing. And this is why I tell y'all dudes, man, Sims are the most dangerous dudes on this planet, bro. They don't care, fam. They don't care. Man, this shit is crazy. This man say F his job. He was so in love with that box. That's crazy.
When I came back here to do my job, I'm sitting down. They're saying that the supervisor would call the police saying that I hit her.
Okay.
And
Yeah, so
that's all I know.
all right, so that's what we know too. So I mean, we don't know what's going on. That's
Damn.
what we're here to talk to you, find out exactly what happened. All right, so if you want to have a seat, I'm gonna have a seat and talk to you. I gotta read something to you, just
Yeah, that's fine.
it's a formality. So you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Anything you say may be used against you in the court. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer before and during questioning. Do you understand? If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one will be provided for you before questioning without charge. Do you understand? Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to talk to me?
No.
Can we talk about what happened?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so explain to me what happened.
Long story short,
Not long.
well-
I want everything.
okay.
Because that could
This
be
is
that
simple and it's
because
like
long story
stupid.
short, if you leave out a detail, that can mean the difference between you going free or you going to jail. So I want
What I'm
everything.
confused is about me hitting her because ain't nothing that happened between her and I that I hit her. Because if I did, when all the managers were right there, what happened, then it would have been worse because I wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Where would you be?
With you guys, going to the station, locked up.
I mean,
What
we just
guy-
got here.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
we just
understand,
got it,
and
yeah.
I'm confused myself because they're telling me all the police are called. Like, why are the police?
And dude is trying to arrest him too. He like, we just got here. We just got here, bro. Like, you ain't free. Damn, that's crazy.
So called it. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
You know, me and her were arguing.
Arguing about what?
Boyfriend and girlfriend stuff. I'm accusing her of cheating on me.
You accused her of cheating on you?
Yes.
Okay.
So I went up to go talk to her, and when I went up to go talk to her, I said, "Hey, I've been calling you." When I went up to her to go talk to her, she's working the international belt that's by 91,
Yeah.
and I'm working right here in this area.
Okay.
Bro, she's at work. She's working, bro. Simp, bro. Can't control his emotions. I'm hurt. You will never mess up a bag over a bird. You living backwards, bro. The bag always come before the bird. You never put the bird before the bag because you're gonna always lose the bag. Always, bro.
So I said, "Hey, I've been calling her a lot of times, but when I pulled up to go talk to her, she was on the phone. But obviously, she knew that I was calling her so many times,
Yeah.
so we could talk on the phone. So she says, "Oh, I'm on the phone." She says, "I'm on the phone with my mother." And I was like, "Okay, can we talk?" But instead of saying like, "Oh, bye, mom, talk to you later," or whatever, she just hangs up the phone. So right there, I'm already suspicious already because you're already playing games with me before that, and then now you're acting funny.
Okay.
So I told her, I said, "So why you acting funny? Like, who are you talking to on the phone?" And she stayed quiet. And I kept repeating myself, who are you talking to on the phone? Who are you talking to on the phone? And then she's like, and she gets off what we drive is called a tug.
Yeah.
And she gets off the tug and she starts walking away. I'm like, yo, I'm talking to you. Like, why are you ignoring me? I was like, matter of fact, give me your phone. She's like, no, I'm not going to give you my phone. I was like, but why are you acting so suspicious? Because before when we asked each other's phones, you have no problem. And now all of a sudden, when I don't ever ask for the phone, and I ask for it just one time, you making this whole scene in front of everybody.
So when you grabbed the phone,
Yeah, I took the phone and
you took it from her hand?
it was in her pocket, so I just reached and just took it from the pocket.
It was in her pocket,
Yeah.
and you reached in and took it? Okay.
Mhm.
I got you. And
I didn't break it, nothing like that.
did you throw it at all?
No, I gave it to her. I gave
After you looked through it?
No, I never looked at the phone.
Okay.
I never looked at the phone because we have each other's passwords and facing, and she changed everything.
She changed everything? Okay.
So right there, that's when I already know. I was like, listen, if you're doing what you're doing, just keep it 100 with me so I can move on with my life. don't drag me into whatever that you're doing, and that's it.
Yeah.
Until the managers came and they talked me to calm me down or whatever, yada yada yada. And that's when I went to go hand her the phone. She didn't like put her hand up together, so I let go of it. I was like, yeah, I let go. And on the floor, the managers picked up the phone to make sure to verify that it's not broken.
Was it broken?
No.
No. What kind of phone was it?
My phone.
iPhone. Okay. So maybe like a 4-foot drop.
No, it was like here. She was like going like that. So when I went to go give her phone, so I got like, can I send up?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
So I went to go give her phone. I was like, here's your phone, but her like back was like this.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to go give it to her. So I was like, oh, here's your phone, and she did that like. So I just like
dropped it.
I was like, here. I didn't like just go like that.
Did you drop it onto something, or you just dropped it? Just like
it felt like on the tongue of the cart. We use these carts for the bags. So, you know, where you connect the carts, they have these tongues, whatever, so we can connect. I felt there, but it has a good cover on it. So the manager that was there, he picked it up to verify, to make sure it's not broken, so she won't say that I broke the phone, but she was there. So when she was about to pull off, I told her, the manager was talking to me, and I was still like kind of upset. This is the truck that she drives.
Yeah.
These are the carts. So when I went up to go tell her, I was dead ass going to apologize. I was already hot. I was like, I hope you're happy, but it is what it is. My bad. But the minute that I went to go say something, she like put her hand up, and I reacted and I moved it like that. So that's what I'm assuming they think I hit her or something.
So,
but nobody.
So her hand was where? Would you say? So if this is her hand, where was your face?
It was in my face.
It was in your
and
face.
I reacted quick to it.
And just like get out of my face.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't like we're fighting, get out of my face. It was a quick reaction. Like she went like, I really thought she was gonna hit me.
Yeah.
So I reacted quick to it, and I just moved it out like that.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Obviously, you're not free to go. You're not under arrest. But we need to talk to, what's her name?
Armani.
Armani? Armani? Okay.
And this is why it's so important for a man to know how to control his emotions. Never let a woman make you emotional. A man always got to stay even keel in every aspect of life. Facts. Regardless of what, bro, you lost your cool and you got aggressive towards her. At the job. At your workplace, homie. That's just a bad move.
Alright, did anyone witness this?
What's that?
Did anybody witness this altercation happen?
We were there for the end of it, but the ramp soup that was over there is AyeQ.
Okay.
He's the one that initially called me when to come over and try to settle before somebody called.
So you guys didn't see anything?
The very end of it. I talked to both of them when I got over because I was the first manager over here.
Okay.
But I basically just talked to her because I knew they were, or learned that they were a thing, a couple.
Okay.
And
We can start this.
I'd say we can go.
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
Hey guys, give us an office for a second.
I'm gonna kick your butt. Oh, can I find it?
Just all on camera now, so.
Okay.
No, so I come over, get AyeQ's side first because he's the one that initially called me. And when he just said he has her phone and isn't giving it back. Okay. Is there anything that happened that I need to know of before I talk to these two? He said no. So I go over, talk to her, maybe a minute and a half conversation of basically like, is there anything that you need to know? He has your phone. Yes. Is there anything you need to tell me that happened? Is there anything that I need to know about before I go talk to him? She kind of got a little broken up a little bit, but kept saying no. I said, are you okay? Yes. Are you okay? Yes. Are you sure you're okay? Yes.
Nothing happened. He just has your phone, right? Right. So I thought, okay. So I'm gonna go talk to him. So I go talk to him, pull him separate where she's out of sight. Just him and I have it one-on-one. And he just kept saying that there's some guy, I don't know if you know his name. There's apparently a guy that we hired now that's a ramp agent. That I guess they were a thing, but broke up.
Okay.
I knew it, bro. That's how it always happens. Women at your job are not your girlfriends, bro. Have your fun and move around because here's how it works. When you first get to the job, you might be the new hotness. You might be the new dude. So all of a sudden, all the chicks at the job is throwing you in a box. Then a year passed by. You still at the job, but a new guy came at the job now. All of a sudden, your broads, they're going to be smashing the new guy. That's how it works. That's why only a sucker catch feelings for women at his job. That's crazy.
He's not working for us. And then he told me that he walked into our break room one day, which is over where our overtime book is by gate 101.
Yeah.
And there's an overtime book in there. You sign up if you want to get overtime.
Okay.
And apparently he walked in, her and him, the ex-boyfriend or whatever, were together talking. Don't know about what. So he said he had reservations about her potentially hooking up with him. He mentioned something about saw her DMs. I don't know if it was with him, with another guy. I wasn't getting involved.
Okay.
And I'll be 100% truthful. I didn't even know they were a thing until this incident.
Today, okay.
And I looked at it. I said, are you going to give her phone back? And he says, no, I paid for it. I bought it. No, I'm not giving it back until she unlocks it and gives me that closure. And I said, I'm not going to get involved if it's your phone or her phone. That's not my place.
Yeah.
But I said, you realize that if you're taking something that she says is hers, could potentially get you walked out because we obviously have our procedures to follow as well. He goes, I guess we get walked out. And he said, so I said, you're not going to give her phone back? Nope. So I said, okay. So I came back over, and that's when I got our station manager involved. And, well, he's not our station manager.
Okay,
he's
got
the
it.
same level as me.
All right.
But I said, we got our station manager involved, and I just gave him a heads up of what was happening. And we did something called a fact finding, and it's just basically a meeting to determine an incident. We did it as an incident application, so it can be with the TWU. If you do a specific incident, I can't go outside that incident to a point. So that's why I just left it as this. I was initially going to suspend him based on that, but Diogenes, the other manager who's actually gone for the day already, was able to get him to give her phone back.
Okay.
So.
All right. So, but you didn't hear anything about him hitting her, nothing like that?
No, so when we got back over at the end,
I asked her personally when you were talking to
the
adjutant, I asked her, did he hit you? She says no. But you can tell she's shaking up. I don't know what's shaking her up.
But I will say, when we did get over, this was, I'm assuming, after the phone was given back to her.
Yeah.
She was getting on a tug to go run bags, and he was maybe like this close to her.
Put his finger in.
And he was like this to her.
Okay.
And she just went like this to get it out of her face. But there was
she just like get out of my face.
there was no
contact.
It just was one of those like just get it out of my face because it was like that.
Okay.
Point. But I did not see him hit her.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you for certain if there was contact when he she swiped his hand away.
All right.
But that was the only time. And then our co-manager Diogenes stepped in between them and pulled him aside.
Okay.
But I didn't see any.
All right. Cool.
2 minutes in, 1 minute out.
Yeah.
I didn't say.
How's it going? How are you? I'm Officer Huertas.
Hi.
Your name?
Armani.
Armani. It's funny, that's my first name.
Armani?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I kid you not, yeah.
Armani. She got a simp at her job. Crashing out, bro. Over this joint right here, man. Sad, bro. That's how dangerous a bird is, man. keep telling you, man. Birds prey on simps, on weak dudes, man. Look at her.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So hello. Yeah. Do you have ID on you by any chance, like a driver's license?
It's in my bag.
So you're named Armani Pimentel.
Yeah, it's in my backpack.
Okay. So Armani, you mind telling me what happened? Because I got a bunch of people telling me, but none of them were directly involved. So I would like to hear it from your mouth first. What exactly happened between you and Gio?
Well, we broke up. I blocked him.
When did you guys break up?
Yesterday.
You broke up?
Yesterday.
You broke up yesterday?
Yeah.
So July 1st?
Yeah.
Okay.
It kind of like got into something it wasn't supposed to get into. But
if you don't mind me asking, how long did you guys date?
5 months.
5 months. And
5 months, bro? That's not your girl. That's what I'm saying, bro. This man just got in the box. And he's already claiming the box. Too soon, brother. Too soon. Damn, son. You're only a sucker, bro. Meets a woman and claims her within 6 months. Or even a year. Bro, that's crazy, bro. Bro, you trying to save a bird.
I know it's a personal question I have to ask though. Were you guys like intimate with each other? Okay. So you guys broke up. Yeah. You guys were dating for 5 months. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna cut you off anymore.
So the rest of it will be on and off. But then I blocked him today.
Blocked him today.
And
Okay.
then he's calling me.
Was he harassing you? Is that why you blocked him, or you just blocked him because you guys were done? You didn't want to deal with him. You didn't want to deal with him. So you blocked him on your iPhone. You blocked his number.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously that. Yeah, that triggered him.
Damn, son. Think about this, bro. He bought the iPhone. And she blocked him off that same iPhone. The same iPhone that he bought her. She's like, I don't need this simp anymore. Blocked. That's crazy.
Right. So you blocked him. That's my. This is Armani.
Downstairs. Phone.
Yes.
Yeah. Baggage area.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Funny enough, her name's Armani. So.
Oh, this is awful.
It's funny, right?
And she's super friendly too. Super friendly.
So you blocked him, and that triggered him.
And it triggered him, so he pulled up to the belt.
To your area.
Yeah.
Which is not his area to work in.
Yeah.
So he has no reason being over there. Okay.
So he pulled up and he's like, give me your phone, what are you doing? He's like, I want to see what's on the phone. And I'm like, Mom, I don't give my phone. And it was in my pocket, and then.
Which pocket was it in?
Same one, yeah.
Which one?
My left.
Your left pocket?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he grabbed it,
He put his hands in your pocket and grabbed it?
Yeah. So he did that.
Obviously, he didn't have permission to do that.
No.
Okay.
And he took it, and he locked it for like an hour because he's trying to get into the phone.
Oh, so he put the password in too many times?
Yeah.
Okay.
You often know, you know.
Yeah.
So he did that, and then he pulled off with it. And I told the supervisor was like, yo, like, can you get him? Like,
so you drove off on his tug with your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I told the supervisor was stupid. I was like, yo, can you just get him? Like, just get my phone back, and that's it. Like, I don't really care.
How long did you have it for before you got it back?
Maybe like 40 minutes.
40 minutes?
30 minutes.
30, 40 minutes? Okay.
Yeah, I would say 30 minutes. Because I told the soup, and then the soup called the manager. The manager came to talk to him. But he had left. And then he came back like 5 minutes after that. And then the manager came and was like, yo, we're talking to him. Like, oh, am I okay? I'm like, I'm fine. I just on my phone, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then he was talking to him for whatever reason. they still didn't give it to him, so the manager went to get the other manager, and the other manager pulled up and started talking to him, and then 5 minutes goes by, they were talking, and then he gives it back to me, but like I ignored it because I don't want to speak, because like throw it on the floor.
How do you throw it?
The other people saw it. He was like, "Here, take your phone."
And just
like that.
He just dropped it like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he wasn't trying to smash it.
No, it's just like, "Here, take your phone."
Did he cause any damage to your case or anything? Nothing. So it's not broken.
No.
Okay.
I have a question. When he took the phone from you, how did he do it? I know he took it out of your pocket.
Yeah.
Did he come up from behind you? Did he come up from in front of you? Did he like hold your arm and then grab it out of your pocket?
Yo, that's crazy, bro. And this is why, as men, you gotta be careful, bro. Because keep in mind that if you get into it with your girl and she's in the room like this, being asked all these questions, the details about what transpired, if she's extremely mad at you for whatever reason, she could tell a little lie, and that could get you in big trouble, bro. Like, they are grilling her. Yo, show us how he took the phone out of your pocket. Dang. Y'all gotta be careful out here, man.
I just don't want anything to happen to him, you know?
Don't worry about him.
Yeah,
It's
we're-
not part of the
yeah.
investigation.
We're doing our jobs, yeah.
So we just need details.
Yeah, so
All right. So she's trying to save him. And listen to the cops. We are doing our job. So regardless of what you say, if we think what he did was wrong, he going to jail. Even if you don't want him to go to jail. That's crazy.
I was in the car and we like kind of like.
So you were in the tug,
the car
in a car.
where the bags go.
Okay, you were sitting in there, or
Yeah.
Okay.
But prior to that, I was like, yo, just go back to where you were, whatever, like, you know. And then I went to the car and he was like, he kind of like pushed me behind to like
He
grab
He
it.
put his hands on you.
Like I'm like here holding it, like no stop, like whatever. And then
Yeah.
he's like, yo, like, and he was
So
It came up.
he's like face to face, and like pushes you and like moves your hand out of the way from you blocking your phone from being taken.
yeah, because I'm like this, and he like, you know.
And he pushes your hand.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he takes the phone. Okay. Sounds
And
good.
then I started walk, and then he's like gone, and he left.
Where did
Damn, fam. You going to jail, bro.
that occur downstairs as well?
Okay. You need a statement from you, basically telling me exactly what happened. Just everything you told me, just put it in word form. All right, just give me 1 second. And I noticed you forgot to put that he was like pushing your hands out of the way. You don't want to? It's up to you. All right, cool. So you swear everything you told me is the whole truth. Nothing's a lie in here. Everything you told me is complete. Okay. Are you willing to testify in court on this? Do you want to prosecute? Do you want to be a victim? Essentially, like.
I don't want to do all that.
But he did commit a crime against you. You are a victim of domestic violence, dating violence. Just to let you know, based on what you told us already. I want to give you like, this right now. It's pretty much a done deal for now, but you don't know what can happen in the future. I mean, so, you know what I mean? He can get more aggressive as time goes on. You know what I mean? If he's already willing to go to this extent and you guys have only been dating for 5 months, you know, what else could you do? You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's up to you.
No,
You don't wanna testify in court and prosecute criminally? You're not willing? Okay. Okay. Do me a favor. Do you want to behind your back real quick?
You do it outside. Cause
What's up?
man, you already arrested me, but I was saying you could have done it outside.
Listen, man. I got a job to do, man. I can't run the risk of you running away from us.
Oh, no,
On the air side.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Why would I run away from you guys?
194, we're gonna have 11015.
Can you get my book back to Mikhail? Can you get my book back to Mikhail?
Yeah.
If you want, face that way. Like, face me and put your arms that way, because you're a big dude. You know what I'm saying? Like move your body. Is that better? Yeah.
Man, I know that shit hurt to be sitting in the back seat of that cop car with them handcuffs. Fellas, the only thing that happened here was a man fell in love, bro. He caught feelings for a bird. And it's why I tell y'all dudes all the time, don't be a sucker for love. Treat a bird like a bird. You just met shorty at the job. You're supposed to have your fun and move around. You don't want to be too emotional with a woman that you got to work with all day, every day. You see what I'm saying? Because if a chick is a bird, she can't pretend not to be a bird for too long. But a bird gonna find a sucker and she gonna play with his feelings. Shorty had the power to destroy this man. All because she was cheating on him. And when he reacted emotionally, he fucked up. He fucked up, bro. He got emotional over a bird at his job. So now he about to lose his job and he got arrested. And you find out that your bird is cheating on you. And you know the dude who's thinking of, yo, this shit is just sad, bro. The bottom line is this, fellas. Do not wife women at your job. That's the bottom line. If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.